Greetings, Damascus family. I pray that all is well with you and family. I just thought it would be important for me to come to you with this message after the message that our governor gave us on yesterday, where he's going to reopen businesses this Friday and then more on Sunday. I just want to encourage you to not rush out just because he give us the green light. Don't rush out and be too quick to resume business as usual. Personally, I think it's really too soon. First of all, we've not even reached the marks and the standards and guidelines that the government has established and CDC has established and all the health professionals have established for us. Personally, I think it's kind of immature for us to open up at this time. So I want you to be extremely careful and safe if you have to go out and do those things. I think this is very unfortunate. I know we're anxious, antsy to resume our regular life and way of life. Personally, I'm very excited when I think about the opportunity to come back to church. That excites me, but still, we've got to be wise and we've got to be careful in this. And I want to just let you know that even when they do officially lift the restrictions on the church, that we're not going to be so quick to just run back to the church. You can be sure that as your pastor, I'm going to do all that I can to make sure that our congregation stays safe and stays healthy. Along with the leadership, we will set guidelines and principles and practices in place that will help us when we do get to return back to church. I encourage you to continue doing the things that you're doing now. Listen, you are the church, and I'm encouraged that you are being the church even in the midst of this separation. So continue doing the things that you do. Reach out to one another, call, text. Let us continue doing our Zoom meetings, those different things that we do as a church family to stay connected, to stay involved. Continue to pray for one another. And please check on one another and keep each other lifted up. That's what we're going to continue doing. I'm excited because that's what we've been doing. I'm not worried about the church. You know, I think some people are afraid that if we stay away from the building too long, that it's going to draw us away from the church. But I don't believe that at all, because the church is not in the building. As I always told you, we are the church that goes to that building. But I'm not concerned about the church, and I don't want you to be worried about the church, nor really fearful to the point of depression about the situation we're in, because I'm reminded of what Jesus said on the banks of Caesarea Philippi with his disciples. Flat-footed, he stood there and told them that upon this rock I'll build my church, and the very gates of hell shall not prevail against it. He made that bold statement overlooking all of those pagan deities and gods, and he flat-footed said, I would build my church, and even the gates of hell can't prevent nor stop the church from doing what I've designed it to do. I don't think problems, pain, persecution, and this situation we're in is going to hurt the church at all. As a matter of fact, I believe God is doing something great in our land and in our lives. And when we come through this, we're going to be more equipped and better ready to serve this present age. Listen, I do believe that darker days are coming, and God's equipping us to be ready for those days. I've always told you that. Listen, darker days are coming, but be encouraged. There's a brighter day ahead. I want you to just keep lifting one another, praying for one another, encourage one another. And the church, we're going to be all right, because we're still in good hands. All right. Be blessed. God bless you, and I love you.